There's a choice. One is to give points back, and another is to not give it back. Lady Asbury's invitation. Dear Dr. Reed, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End, and I'm convinced we are all now in great danger. The Guard of Priven has launched a great hunt in London, and for a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any econ they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascalon Club, recently contacted me. He wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. We must discuss all of this. With this letter, you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Your friend, Lady Ashbury. Could be an evil and not give them their points back, but, you know. Since I'm so nice, you know. Nice guy. As that clip says. Mm-hmm. 10 days? I only gave him 2 days, so. It was not supposed to be possible. Unless they had done some shenanigans. Okay, let's see. How is it here? Or okay, so now we are chapter 4. They're all good here. They're all good there. Good there. Now we come into a different section. Still need to find more notes. Oh. So why doesn't it show? Usually it show if you're sick here too. Let's see. 3 fatigues, 3 fatigues, 2 colds. 3 colds. Well, we have fatigues. Need 3 of these. One extra. Okay.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Do you need med?
I'm afraid.
Not on.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, Nurse Hawkins. Who else was it? Blythe, he's outside, and he's on the back. Thomas.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
Soldier.
Not really. As long as y'all think.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
And
The pain.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to help you.
he's gonna be there for a while and talk, so. see if he has any.
Good evening. I'd like
Wise choice.
Downstairs making out again? Or?
Hello again, Miss.
Good evening, Doc.
Do you need
Fights.
throughout history?
Your work.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
I am not responsible for everything bad that has happened.
Okay. Those people done. There's some to talk to Dr. Swansea about. Okay. Talk to him. Is there any... God damn it. I have to go all the way up to her to give a call.
Wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
It's locked.
Tomorrow,
Good evening. Do you need
well, the
Don't take too many.
and that,
Please show.
of course, never ceases to amaze me how
Okay.
the dead.
All that done. Okay, let's talk to Dr. Swansea. Remember it?
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster, in less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Tell me more about the violence.
Geoffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Prewen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No, they mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion, and with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Thank you, Edgar.
Let's see here.
Yes, Jonathan.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall...
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, let's go and deliver this cold medicine.
Lead spotted! Watch out, boys! Don't like that, do ya?
God, you're just a pain in the butt to find. Tjena.
Good evening, Xiaoshu.
晚上好, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
My only relief is that my Matthew died before seeing the madness that approaches. I'm afraid we won't survive this trial, Dr. Reed.
What are you doing with your time now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to help the poor and sick of the neighborhood by handing out medicine.
That's very charitable of you. But why do it at night?
I've noticed that the most desperate people tend to go out after dark. Hence my presence, to help them when I can.
Giving out medicine? How can you afford to do that?
I am a rich widow, Dr. Reed. My departed husband left me enough money to last the rest of my life. I can spend some on those who don't have any.
Why don't you move to a better neighborhood?
I thought about it, I confess. To go back to the same empty home every day still hurts me a lot.
Why stay here then?
I am a woman of habit, Dr. Reed. And for now, I am happier being useful in a familiar place than I would be anywhere else.
How do you feel now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to follow your advice, sir. I won't forget the dead, but my efforts will be for the living.
Back up.
Do be careful. These streets can be as dangerous as that terrible place where we first met.
That's true. And maybe it's the best reason to help people around here.
Do you still think about your departed husband?
Of course I do. I'll never forget my beloved Matthew, but how do I put it? Now I miss him more than I want him back.
I know what you mean. And I think it means you're getting better.
Maybe death will take me the way it took Matthew, without warning and without mercy. But until then, I live on.
Goodbye for now.
Would help be the answer to all your problems. Good evening.
You look ill. Well, then,
Thank you.
I'd like to see...
Okay, that's that done.
You wasted your life away.
Like I'm used to seeing death. I hope this
Let's
healing
get
dissipates
the heck
some-
out of here. Smell a rat and snacked on you a little.
Despicable.
I'll put an end to you. I'll kill you.
Pum, 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 pum. Oh, this is a hard choice. Kind of want to evolve, but actually, just come to think of this, one area here I haven't checked.
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh. Booger. I think there's a beam down here. Have I? Don't think so. Do do do. Oh shit, man. Ow! Oh my god. Oh shit. Pay attention to my health there. Ah. It. Lights out, buddy.
Stay away! It's one of them! It ain't human! Fuck, he's fast!
This is despicable.
Oh, you know you like a little rat. No, no. Hey. That's all that was down there. Collectible, pretty much. Do, do, do. Let's see. Tim, this is still closed.
It's locked, all right.
What do you want now?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
Tired of all these puppet shows.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Well, we should probably be able to lock the door from this side. Or not?
I'll send you to hell.
Look at it, Bishop.
What, I was gonna be able to unlock that door now? Weird. Okay, so she's up there. But we have some fools in the way.
Best be on your way home. Are you deaf?
What if I am?
There's one of them. Into you. I'll send you to hell. Want some of that? I'll kill you.
I'm in combat form. Nope.
You Londoners are no match for me.
Bit bugged out there, buddy.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
In we go.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him, but I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Priwen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Priwen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Priwen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Priwen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Priwen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan.
You already asked this
I know
once.
you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No, I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Oh, Elizabeth. Oh, friend-zoned. Okay.
So, time to visit the Ascalon.
Dulici. New dialogue here, so let's do that. Dracula. You're inspiring Lady Asbury. There are darknesses in life and there are lights, and you're one of the lights, the light of all lights. Bram Stoker. 4th of August, 1897. Feeling worse, huh?
Hello again, Jonathan. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Sorry to disturb you again, but could you spare me a few minutes?
Of course, my dear. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe, you and I.
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
Concerning your investigation.
Yes?
Are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent, much like her mother.
Goodbye, Elizabeth.
Okay. It's an loot downstairs we get. Personal diary, huh? May 1913. Tonight I went with my mother visiting the sick of the East End. Been a long time since I went in this sad part of town. To see her talking and listening to those poor people moved me beyond words. She really tries to make a difference and really tries to help these men and women. She also killed one of them tonight. It happened so quickly I did not even notice she had vanished. But when she appeared, she looked so much more alive, more vivid. I immediately knew what had just happened. She took a life and I saw nothing. Returned home and without a word. If I ever become like her, I won't feed on the dying. I will kill the guilty and the brutes wherever they hide. 13 September 1914. This afternoon, 2 men tried to corner me in a back alley while I was campaigning for the women's right to vote. I called for help as loud as I could, like Mother told me. I don't know what would have happened if a soldier had not ordered them to leave me alone. He then walked me back home and tried to kiss me. I refused. He did not say a word and left. The whole story made me so sad I was still crying when Mother woke up after the night had come. I told her the whole truth and she held me against her chest. Then we went to the theater to see Doris Fletcher in her new play. I think I'm a little bit frustrated that Mother did not rush out to make them all pay. If I were a vampire, I would not be that merciful. Hello, Colorio. How you doing? 15 September 1914. We had a terrible argument with Mother last night as she refused once again to turn me into an immortal. When I reminded her of what had happened to me in that street with those 2 men and how things would have been different if I had been like her, or if they had carried weapons, she simply smiled and told me that to be part of this world meant to be ready to face it. I'm not sure I understand what she means, but it drives me crazy. I left home in the middle of the night to see Emily at her house, and I spent the whole day there. Maybe it's time for me to leave Mother's house and live my life, just like Emily. I love Mother so much, but it frustrated me so when she refuses to talk about my conversion. 7th of February 1915. Tonight I am as sad as I'm excited, for I'm about to leave this house for good. Mother has agreed to let me have my own flat in the West End, as long as it is not too far from her house. I had to promise her I would be careful. I told her how much I love her, and she told me she was proud of me. I understand now that she only wants me to be as strong and independent as she is. I must admit I'm very thankful for all she taught me through these years. She made the woman I am today. Now it's time for me to choose where to go from here. Whatever I'm going to do with my life, it's up to me. All I know is this: if I ever choose to become an immortal, I will not involve my mother in my choice. But this is my life. I'm responsible for my actions. Okay. That's all we can do in here. Here's a new conversation at hospital, but things are okie dokie. And with you then, Caloria. Roll around a little bit and see what we have. Oh. It's one big dude.
This is now my domain, young Ekon.
He took like no damage from that one. And he's immune to that. Takes like no damage either. Wonder if I shouldn't what?
Your prey is mine now. This is my...
Is it? Pain in the butt. That's it. Okay, so now I can... From this direction. you're back to work today. Detox some coffee, huh? Everybody's fine there. Good. Load map, load in. Yes, think I'm gonna go back here and yes, have a little chat with Dr. Swansea real quick. We have this little lovely shortcut. Bot pitted you.
Hello, Jonathan. Back from the city already? How is the situation over there?
Tense, to say the least.
I'm sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Prewen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Prewen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one?
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I'd purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
I shall return later. Thank you, Edgar.
That wasn't much information. We'll see how we are. We fight vampires. I think I'm gonna have to use my gun. Or shotgun, I should say. Need good hand on parts. We need good trigger parts, so we need just 2 more. Check and see. Yes, Sammy?
Good evening, Milk.
Good evening.
I'd like
Wise choice.
So many rats on the streets.
Good evening.
Talk to
Evening,
him
Dr.
after.
Reed. Are you concerned about the conditions here in London?
Not really. Sick people, men in arms, fighting every night. I already faced all this during the war.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. It feels like the beautiful thing we have is somehow tainted. It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings for you.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing he'll be seen as a queer, a fairy, less than a man in those simple-minded bigots' eyes. Though he's more of a man than they'll ever be, so fuck them all.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
One more hint there. Explore. Some blood.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Listen!
Oh, geez. Such a pain in the butt.
Leech spotted! Stay back! Remember your lives! Oh my god!
Ah! I was gonna be able to get my swing in before. Should be able to go and open up the gate, maybe. Yeah, it's unlocked. Bum bum bada bum.
It's locked.
It's an ace! Kill it!
Well,
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
okay. Off that one. Go back up there, go down that way, or... Try to open up shortcuts, going... If we just go in and see, check that hideout out. Explore around, go back up, and go in here.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
You're feeble!
Nice swing there.
Don't you know better? What do you want from me? Someone here? Stupid newborn! Don't you know better?
Okay.
You lost your
Ah! It's...
You're feeble!
Dude, like laughing? I didn't even hit.
Your prey is mine now!
Why can't I get any...
Don't you know better? This is my territory!
He's like level 27. This is gonna take a century and a half. Don't get it. I have stamina, but he just refuses to.
You're feeble!
Well, this is gonna take a century, this fight.
Don't you know better? This is my territory! Stupid newborn! What do you want from me? feeble! Don't you know better? Stupid newborn! This is my territory! Help me! Don't you know better? Have you lost your mind? Stupid newborn!
Oh, Jesus.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Collect the ball. Well, that level 27 vampire was a bit of a hassle. Level 29. What the? It's cool. We deal with them anyway. I need to get some that does mind damage. Because they're all starting to get resistance against blood damage and melee. Small key. But the thing is, I don't want to evolve now either because then it resets everything. It's a bit of a hassle, the whole thing. Hello, Mother.
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan, is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson and my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
Somebody lost their marbles.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Like talking to somebody who has Alzheimer's. Aubrey Reed's first letter. Reed Mansion, 4th April 1908. My dear and beloved John, when you receive this letter, you'll be 35 and I'll be long gone. I feel a little silly writing you this first letter that you won't read for a few years. I struggled for a long time about how best to write you this, until I remembered the puzzle and riddles I invented for you when you were a boy. Oh, how you love to solve those enigmas. Well, I found it would be a good idea to propose to you one final game. It would probably be less rewarding. No candies or exotic treasures for you if you decipher the game this time. But a greater treasure perhaps, the truth. This is my only attempt for you to explain why I chose to leave my family without an explanation. If you want to know why, simply play my little game. It's really up to you, my son. Rest assured that I love you.
Italy is a good idea this time.
I promised my family was and still is everything to me. Remember the first time I held you and your sister in my arms, my treasures, my jewels. To see you grow up, play and laugh filled my heart with joy every time I went back to our home. I could have killed to protect you, my son, my daughter, my wife. But fate found me in the end, and I had to make a tough decision. The worst was to disappear without a word. I decided to do it anyway, and soon I'll be gone for good. I don't ask for forgiveness, but for understanding. If you want to know more, all you have to do is remember how happy we were back in those days. If you want to find the next message, think green grass and tall trees on sunny Sundays. From your affectionate father, Aubrey Reed. Green grass and tall trees and...
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
In park? Park is over here then, I guess. Does he need anything? Nope. Pills, pills, pills.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I am sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
I found an old letter written by my father and addressed to me. Do you know anything about it, Avery?
Your father wanted me to give you this letter for your 35th birthday, but you left for the war, and the letter remained in his office until tonight.
I realize now you knew my father better than I did. Do you know why he left, Avery? Did he ever speak to you about his departure?
No, sir. Mr. Reed was not exactly forthcoming. Perhaps this letter will give you the information you require.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I lived.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Do you really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
My home is here, and I have nowhere else to go. But this house will need some improvements if I move here. Some radical changes.
That's good news. Whatever changes you have in mind, I'm sure we will find an arrangement that suits your mother also.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Want my 2 points, huh? better. Reed Mansion, 8th of March 1908. My dear Avery, as I already told you several days ago, I may be forced to leave England. Only for a few months while I'm away and until my son comes back to London. I want you to take the best care of our house. I made the entire necessary arrangements to have your wages increased and paid as long as you will work. You promised me you would protect my dear wife and served her to the best of your ability. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If I'm never to return, you're the only man I fully trust. Believe me, your most affectionate friend. Okay, we got another new hint with the mother. Let's see.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already. Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you. You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
I know I have failed you since I returned. I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I lost my way. Somewhere between the boat and the house, my life changed completely.
You should have told me, Johnny. I would have understood. You always were a secretive little boy.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Maybe we should level up, huh? This one is, yeah, it's over here. Damn it, I need any more. No, weird that you can only carry 4 shotgun shells at a time, though. Okay. Let's evolve, level up. Yeah, we need something that does like shadow damage. It's kind of weird that this one did like no damage to that vampire though. to use this one to increase how many bullets we can carry. I think we're good with stamina, so... Get some more blood when we... Sucky. This one costs $2,000 now. Let's see. So little blood gain, so... God damn it, it costs $3,000. I'd rather get stunned. Oh, 2.7. Oh, I think I might getting blood barrier, but I just can't decide if I should or shouldn't. Because it only lasts like 5 seconds. Oh yeah, I should get this. That's what I was gonna... Blood capacity a bit. Probably should get our health up a little bit. Maybe. We have to check and see how it is in the different parts. Okay, so that one is fine. This one is stable. What has to do with her dying. This one is healthy. Okay. So, let's see what we have here. Okay, let me get some more coffee. Go in here. Sit. Right back. A duet with the Renji now, huh? It will pop.
See them for watch out! Snuff it, leech! Burn, vermin! No! That's gotta hurt! Don't like that, do ya? This is not a place for over there! There's one of them vermin!
What else? Vermin? Huh? You can be a vermin.
I'll kill you!
How did my... Okay. I don't understand. It's more attack that tends to miss on those guys for some reason. Annoying. Oh, come on. Hop.
Don't you know better? You're bleeding. You have no style. This is my territory.
Oh.
You're mine.
But okay, we can go down. First, let's see what we can find up here. There's a level 30 vampire.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, my little snacks.
This is despicable.
Enjoyable, you mean? Snackers and
I
rats.
have this thirst for blood. There has been a fight here. I can see a blood trail. Left by one of the antagonists, perhaps?
It's a big boy. See on the footsteps.
What a mess. Something terrible happened here. But what?
Good handle parts are thing to find. Just a second. Well, let's do this part first. So. No, shit. Stamina! What the? I pressed dodge long before he did that damn freaking attack and I still couldn't. Oh, they healed all the way up. Jesus. Oh, so it's underground. I think. Have to go underground up there. we go. Snack. It's it's a marzipan with chocolate covered on chocolate at the bottom and at the ends, and then it has like a the filling with chocolate too. It has like a cover of marzipan.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Really yummy. It's called a punch roll in Swedish.
This is despicable.
It's really yummy. Really, really delicious.
Kneel, traitor!
Oh, level 32. Holy shit. I barely tickle him.
Your blood is now mine!
Holy crap. Oh man. Oh, come on. Oh man, he does so much damage. He has such a massive reach. That's the problem here.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I'm gonna have to use this now to get some blood.
No one can hide from Ascalon! You shall
Don't like that they can just instantly swing behind him. See, it's like you can't even go up and hit him once and then like dash away because he has turns around so damn quick. I just wanted to get some blood up, but
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Show me your power, newborn! Give me your blood! You shall...
you bloody little shit. Oh, come on. Yes. Ah. What? How the heck did he reach all the way over there? Oh, what the?
Your blood is now mine!
That reach, man. What the heck, man? God damn it. He starts swinging like away from you and he's like teleports to you. It's like such a BS move, that one. Like, I can't heal. I have to like move away.
I can't believe I'm doing this. blood.
Give me your blood! No one can... You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! No one can... Give me your... You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon!
Oof. I was tempted to make one more swing there, but then I would have been massacred. Come on, Jim. Play sloppy now. Work getting into hits. What the? He resisted it? Oh, what the? Went into the pillar for some stupid reason. There we go.